Right, Rajiv. So the good thing is, by waiting to do this a bit later, the parcels I was expecting, at least from Amazon, came. So that's good. That's all sorted. Otherwise, if I'd have started at about 1:30, the guy would have rung the doorbell while I was streaming. And one of them was, like a photo to prove it had been delivered, which was also really annoying because it was something that actually fit through the post box anyway. So it was one of those things that, like the not post box, like the letterbox sort of slit in the door. So I could have essentially had it pushed through the door, no issue. But because it was a proof of delivery photo, and they couldn't do that. Funnily enough, my thing I ordered was an ear endoscope. Yeah, we've got a rug on ours. Yeah, so it would deaden the fall of stuff a bit. But yeah, my thing was my ear endoscope thing. I ordered, so I was actually having a quick look at my right ear, and the good news is it isn't blocked to wax or anything. So that is good. Because it is just where it's been infected, it's still quite swollen. So I think the reason my ear keeps popping in and out is that because it's quite inflamed. Although it's obviously the swelling's gone down, because I can hear better day on day and it doesn't hurt as much. I guess when your head's at the wrong angle or whatever, the ear's almost closed because of the swollen skin. So at least I know what's doing it now, and I'll not put any more wax removing eardrops in, because that might agitate it further. I'll just leave it, without putting anything in it.
I've been basted with all these trails.
Right, so I will do this quest because I want to see. I don't want to do the angel one. So to begin to Trafalgar Square, yeah. Yeah, I used to get them a lot when I was little, but I haven't had one in ages. That's the thing. I have a lot of problems with earwax, but I haven't had an ear infection in absolutely ages. But yeah, so that's why I kept thinking, I kept thinking, oh, surely there must be a load more wax down there, but there wasn't. It's just a case of that because the ear's really inflamed. But like I said, by Monday, I think the swelling should have gone down quite. Oh, game crash. There we go. Right, let's load the game back up again. Sadly, Fallout London is crashing a lot more now. I'm getting to further closer to the end of it, or further into it. But again, I think that's just because it's a big game and then there's even more content in it that's sort of having to load up. So cool. So it's a little tiny thing. Do you have to strap it to a little tiny computer monitor and kick it down an elevator shaft? Yeah, cool, yeah. Right, let me just manually walk to where my objective is rather than fast travelling might help.
So what'll it be, Squire? Here's a bit of banter for you. I've been reading my manifest, and it seems either I've had some crates picked, or they fell out en route to the...
Alright, Rich. Right, where am I on the actual map? At the moment, I'm about here, Rajiv. So, south of Islington and Hackney, east of Westminster. Cyber pigeons. Right, can I finish talking to that guy I was talking to before,
So what'll it be, Squire?
Oh yeah, there's a weird glitch in this game where for sometimes people get really brown looking faces compared to the rest of their body, which apparently is a memory issue.
I've been reading my... Now, since I'm nailed to this crash site and can't leave my wares to the masses... Yes, brother. Nice one.
So yeah, you get these, not in that, because I heard a few people googling it and people like, oh, you're being racist. No, it's like a weird glitch in this where like their skin, like you can see it with like that NPC there. So you're like their face goes a different colour than their body, and it's always like that exact same shade. So if they have darker like skin, if they're black, they have still like a lighter brown face, and if they're like white, they have a darker brown face, sort of thing. Apparently it's a Fallout 4 like texture issue, or if it's like not got enough texture memory or something. Because sometimes I'll like see the same NPCs and they're fine, and other times you know, they're not. And apparently it's like how many textures are loaded in recently or something. You get off Good Old Games, Monkey, so GOG, Good Old Games. And all the installation instructions are on there. If you have Fallout 4 through GOG, you can literally just install it, it's really easy. If you have it through Steam, there's like a tutorial on how to do it, but it's quite long and involved. Because the Steam version of Fallout 4 is got the most recent patch on it, which breaks all the mods, so you have to downgrade your Fallout 4 to then then get it working with the other thing. So that would, yeah, it's a miscellaneous quest. Ah, it's actually to my east. I meant to be looking for that. Okay. Yeah, you have to download the downgrader if you're playing it via Steam. I think there's a very long manual thing. You can do it without, you know, doing it, but yeah, that's the only way, unless you buy it on GOG, that's the only way you're going to do it, because, yeah, Steam version is the latest version of Fallout 4, which is the one that breaks all the mods. I did play it a bit on the Steam version, and then I, gave up because it's still a bit more broken. I just bought the game on GOG, because it was like 15 quid for the Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition on GOG, so I just did that, and then have a separate install for this version of Fallout 4. Yeah, that reminds me, Rajiv, I need to have a look on my PlayStation and see what like this month's free games are, because they're always worth just adding to your library, even if you're not going to play them, just so at some point, if you're bored and want to install something, you've got it on the thing. Am I near the objective? Somewhere around here, I was going to see the crash site. Yeah, I guess I'm very close to it if I'm not directly on it. But it won't let you specify, will it, with Steam when to stop an update? As in, like, you can't tell Steam if you want to install Fallout 4 only to install to a specific version of the game, as far as I'm aware. That's part of the problem, isn't it? Like I said, I have played this through Steam, but I ended up just getting the GOG version of the game because it's a lot simpler and I had less broken textures and things like that. I guess the crash site is that thing there, the objective there, 44 meters away. Oh, I see, this is like one of those, I guess just search an area kind of objectives, isn't it? So I guess if I get far enough away, it will tell me to go back, yeah. There could be any amount of talcum powder, just depends how they stored it. Yeah, but they can't do it through the Steam Workshop because of the fact it's a total conversion mod for Fallout 4, not just, you know, like the regular mods where you install a data pack sort of thing that just loads the data pack. Right, let's see if I can work out where I'm meant to be looking for this crash site around here. Is it the ambulance then? It's the crash site. This is on the roof of a building or something. Is it a crashed vehicle or a crashed plane? Cultist Lecter. Was that like Hannibal Lecter? No, he was a bit weak. Okay. Well, not many of the red buses. Fallout 4 but harder, basically. But it's very, very good. It's more like New Vegas than Fallout 4 is. So it's basically a New Vegas for Fallout 4, in a sense. How like the structure of it works and everything. It's still very buggy though, so you mostly have to keep in mind that because it's a massive mod, and they've only done one patch so far for it. There's a lot of quests that will break quite easily and stuff like that. So you have to use console commands quite often just to get something to work if it's broken. Right, what actual buildings are close to this objective that I've been checking on? Let's try Royal London Hospital then, see if it's anything to do with that. I suppose it's exposed on the quest summary, does it? No, it just says show on map. No, Birmingham's not in this mod, it's only London in Fallout London. Whether or not people who make mods for this mod will then make other UK cities and towns in it, I don't know, but this is just London. But it's incredible how much of London they've shoved into this, including some of the boroughs. Yeah, if you're playing this, you're basically going to have to do it just on a clean version of Fallout 4 with maybe a couple of mods. Because a mod like Buffout, for example, does lower the amount of crashes in this. But yeah, because again, it's like I was having issues with some of the textures, and it turned out that was just the Fallout 4's high-res texture mod starts overwriting stuff, you know, in actual proper Fallout London. So there's lots of issues like that where you have to make sure you have exactly the right load orders and stuff for it to work. What was that? Oh, is that a Duke Nukem London mod, is it? Alright, cool, yeah, alright, Roger. Yeah, right, so... I don't know if this is the building I'm meant to be in or not. This is only like a little tiny miscellaneous side quest anyway, I just thought I'd do it while I was in the area. Oh, a ladybird again. I heard We Happy Few was a bit crap, unfortunately. Because it was one of those games I sort of thought looked a bit interesting before it came out, but I know when it came out it did really, really badly in terms of, like, stuff, you know, with it. I don't know if it was like one of those games they were able to fix the patches, or if it was just a really badly designed game. But I know it was one of those sort of things that, you know, ended up disappointing loads of people. It's nearly a complete total conversion, Lux the project. It's kind of hard to explain without you just watching the thing, because again, nearly every asset's been changed or retextured or whatever. So it's you know, it's kind of massively different. It's like where to begin. Yeah, I assume this building is just kind of like a random dungeon. Okay, I'll have a look at some point, Monkey DF2, especially if it's on sale at some point. Might as well dump off any of my supplies at one of my camps. Do it Biggin Hill again. Yeah, it's a lot more optimised than the base game, as in most of the map is a city and the frame rate doesn't constantly tank. You'll still have lots of random crashing problems because it's obviously running on Gamebryo/Creation engine, so it's on an engine that is just way past its sell-by date. But yeah, in terms of, it will still stay around 60 FPS on my card as I walk through most of London, whereas regular Fallout 4 Boston just keeps tanking my frame rate. Oh, I can probably upgrade my bow with the draw weight on it. Ammunition, I think need a weapons workbench.
Sure thing.
Oh no, just... Oh. There you go. Stupid person opening their thing right in front of me. Trying to mod my weapons here. There we go. Right. Now he's out of the way. Let's try again. Right. I don't think I can do any more of the radiant rifle bits, can I? Because they need science, yeah, as well to do these. Right. Okay. Can I do the last upgrade to this one? Oh yeah, I can do advanced receiver, so that does 20 extra damage. Right, cool. So that's, I think, that Luger fully upgraded. Won't bother with the that longer barrel on the Luger. I won't bother the shoulder stock either, because well, it actually gives you better hip fire accuracy. I thought that reduced the hip fire accuracy. Okay, I will do that then. For it anyway. Output and storage, longsword. Still not as good as my thing, so I'll just sell that. That's got all the upgrade. Bow, there we go. £40 string. I can upgrade that to £50 string, which gives it a few more points of damage per shot. Loads of new weapons. Lots of things like Sten guns, Lee Enfields, all that. Different laser guns than base Fallout. Again, the FAL I really like, because it's a FAL. This I'm going to store because it's a unique gun, but I'm not actually going to bother using it, because if I'm using 45 I'm just going to use my radium rifle. It does a lot more damage. So yeah, what's my Luger? Did I put the stop on it? I thought I put the stop on that Luger. Hang on. No, I did. Does it just not show up in game? Although I had one Luger where you definitely could see the stop on it, so I don't know why that's doing that, but whatever. Right, okay. My weapons chest. Right, my weapons. Oh, that's just a standard halberd, not my current one, so I'll sell that one. I will keep that. Sell that, sell that. The Clash was the one I wanted to store. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I say, that's the problem with Boston, is it's just, I don't know why, it's just the frame rate is awful there. Right, okay. Might as well sleep till daybreak so I can sell all this shit to the traders before I end up running off to, carry on whatever quests I was doing. Oh, doorbell, right, sorry, just go in, I'll be back. Right, I'm back. So yeah, that was somebody after my dad. So they've left some stuff for me to give to my dad when he's home, because he's not normally away on Thursdays, but he is today, so it's a typical thing that when a person comes around that knows him, that he's not in. Anyway, so I was going to go to the trader, wasn't I? Just sell whatever.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Great.
For some reason you suddenly turn into the guy from Fallout 4 for a few seconds just when you do that. Right, 303 rounds, yes. Right, okay, weapons. So let's get rid of the regular halberd, get rid of longsword and mace. Now it's only favourited things there. Any apparel I want to get rid of? Angel helmet, angel, yeah. Chainmail. Right, there we go, that's all the weight gotten rid of from all that.
Before the war.
But yeah, as is that Calmbees? Says I can't see with how small the text is yet. Please like the stream, it probably helps YouTube sharing it a bit. Did I have any? I had a load of Milo cakes to my army, so if I... Yeah, there we go. I think I still need to get 6 more dirty waters. At least I've got a mod to get dirty water. Because otherwise that's really annoying, dirty water in this. Because I was saying you can't actually collect it unless you're in survival mode. 2 more dirty waters. I'm sure I've got a container somewhere. There you go. Dirty water, that's fine. Okay, and I'll just check I definitely dropped everything off, and then we'll go somewhere else and actually carry on doing something. London Aquarium, let's go have a look at that. I haven't been there yet. So, London Aquarium, let's put a marker on it. And then I can get to that probably fairly easily from Borough Market when it's going west. Right. And again, just hope for not getting any crashes when we fast travel. So hooligans are the equivalent of raiders in this for the people that don't know, as in football hooligans. I can't go directly west down there. Is that a Camelot guy randomly here? Yeah, I don't know why there's a Camelot Squire randomly in this district of London. They're not normally around here. They're quite far from where they normally go in this. Right. Max turrets. Oh, actually, it's not doing too bad damage to turrets now. I've got a bit of a heavier draw weight on that bow. Right, I assume the aquarium's probably on the other side of that wall. Yeah, quite a bit further to the other side of that wall. A bike shop. The Wheelhouse. I assume it's a bike shop, not a pub that's called the Wheelhouse. It's a massively big, like, Chinese sort of Mongolian style looking bow. Just I can't work out if this just keeps getting bigger every time I look at it. I don't know if it's every time you increase the draw weight of it, the bow gets bigger. It's just getting like bigger and bigger while my character's shrinking.
Mitten that piston here.
I know a gun called a grozer. Is there a type of bow called a grozer as well? It's just like a little bike shop in this building. The owner is now hostile. I don't know who owned that, but oh well. The PBF should be basically the same size as the Shums. It's only the PMG I found that seems to be way smaller than all the other Soviet masks, size by size sort of basis. Oh, I didn't actually want to go to the Imperial War Museum. Oops. I was just opening that then, thinking it was another gate that would just go through a courtyard. Loading. At least with the mod I've got that lets you travel from anywhere, it's quite useful in this. If you go into a district, you know, you don't actually have to then go to the main door again, you can just fast travel. Okay, so, have I discovered any of the places over there? Oh, I have discovered Westminster Bridge, so I can get to it from Westminster Bridge. Right, let's just do it that way. So the aquarium is down there somewhere between where I am and the London Eye. Right, so it's this building, is it? Yep. Lambeth Aquarium. It's called Lambeth Aquarium now, but London Aquarium on the map. Ah, okay, I didn't even notice Rajiv, but yeah, I suppose you would notice, wouldn't you, if you actually live and hear it every day or whatever. Right, cool, let's see what's in this aquarium then. Alright, what Brock? Like, keep using this pistol for something else these times. Oh good, I'm nearly leveled up again. There we go. Okay, what looks a useful perk I can now pick? And I did want to get a science one as well for just what I wanted to do. So science 2 would let me do better gun upgrades to the radium rifle. Ricochet's quite fun. Get science 2 for now, so I can get some of those other radium rifle upgrades at the workbench. Radioactive down here for some reason. A bit better today. I got one of those endoscope things to look in it, and thankfully it's not blocked with wax. It's just where the infection's going down, the swelling is still making it a bit hard to hear. That's actually what's causing the pressure build-up, at least in there. So I can at least ID that's what the problem is now. So again, like I said the other week, like earlier in the week, I'm just going to leave it a few days, and if by the start of probably like Monday, Tuesday next week it's still a bit inflamed, I might then see if it needs antibiotics. But it does seem to be clearing up on its own, it's just being slow to do it. What's this aquarium so radioactive? We haven't been down there yet, have we? I'm also not going to put any of the eardrops in that have hydrogen peroxide in, or whatever it's called, because I know if your skin's a bit inflamed, that will probably just keep inflaming it. So I'll stop using those now that I know that there's not really any wax to get out, but you know the skin's quite sore in there. Those endoscope things are really useful. I've got one as well that is like too big for putting in your ear, but it's good for like going down gun barrels to see how rusted a gun barrel is, kind of thing. Oh, bowling. Yeah, cheers. I'm saying it's an ear stuff's really annoying just because of how it like offsets your balance and everything. Like I said, I've been lucky that I haven't had an ear infection in ages, but yeah, they are bloody annoying. I still hear a Mylok moving about somewhere, but I can't see where it actually is. Oh, there's an actual display with fish in it. Oh, there we go, a crash. No, I don't want to send a crash log. Right, restart the game again. Yeah, I bought the soundtrack to this because the guy has a Bandcamp who did the soundtrack where you can just give a donation and then get the full soundtrack in a zip. So I generally like the combat music that's quite industrial in this. Okay, it says there's something directly below me. Oh, is it on this floor? Was there more to see on this floor? Or is this just literally... No, this is just a tank down here, isn't it? Yeah, it says that maybe at lower level? So... yeah, there we go. So there was more to the aquarium. Strange shit at me. Oh no, it's not that Mylok, it's like one of those not lake, I don't know what they called. Mylok, or mitten look, as they're calling this. And this place is also horrifically radioactive. Magazine. Down a Rage, Ace of Arabia. Raids on the Nile. Wow, £22 for a comic. What a steal. Oh, at least I do 5% more damage against these bastards. Right, stats, let's take some rad away in the stim pack. That one's not broken. That's quite a good little aquarium tank they've built in here. Oh, there's an angel lab in here. I wonder if I can get into it. Where's all those ramps coming from?
They've gone. Convenient. Too convenient.
Yeah, this is one I don't think I can interact with. It might be for a specific quest then. go clear out near the Cutty Sark again. But let's do that from towards the Royal Observatory direction. So from the south and then go north. I imagine this is going to be really useless against these guys, but let's see how what one shot does in terms of damage.
Someone after us.
Oh, I haven't seen ones with the really big hats yet. Or have I? Let's find out. Yeah, so that's a different rank, Lieutenant. Okay. Level 53, okay. Oh good, there we go. Yeah, Navy officer's uniform, that one. Well, let's take that. I don't know if I've actually been inside Queen's house. I've definitely been around the outside because it's marked on my map.
Who's there? Are you frightened to go around the horn? Are you a coward, sir?
Acting hostile.
Mess with the Kraken, get the tentacles, you damn trick.
Treasure hunter and her trusty sidekick.
Yeah, 2 musket pistols. Okay.
Now we get back to some decent, honest looting.
I'll swab them.
Yeah, let's just use the musket pistol for a bit again.
Death with your blood, you
Anyone can
land-loving
spy
silly swine!
Or worse.
So it says they're upstairs, but I didn't see them when I went upstairs. So yeah, there's more in here, but how do I get to where they actually are? Ah, there we go. Round the back.
trouble about? Check every orifice. My senses are tingling.
Right, carry on clearing out this. Oh, hello.
To say the Lord.
I'll just go off and on the chat again in case there's been messages and they've not shown up like they sometimes do. That last one was Rajiv. Alright. I did get a gas mask video filmed today, for anybody wondering, so it's going on tomorrow, because my ear was alright enough that the straps on this mask weren't going to push on my ear too much, so I was able to do one, but yeah, the rest I'll probably do next week. I'd have to re-listen to the soundtrack, Rajiv, to remember all the tracks. Alright, yeah, so the stuff that was playing on the radio rather than like the ambient music I get. I think Blade Runner's meant to have a bit of a noir aesthetic to it though, isn't it? Even though it's futuristic, like a future noir sort of thing. As much as, you know, stuff like Blade Runner probably get called cyberpunk for most of the things like now. It's sort of got a bit of a noir element to it.
We're not alone.
Yeah, I like the Marlowe ones. Have you seen the HBO series that had Powers Booth playing
You can't hide
Marlowe?
from me. Come, comrade.
Oh yeah, that's definitely worth a watch. I don't know how easy it is to find now. But yeah, it's a very early HBO television thing, and it had Powers Booth playing Marlowe. I think there was 6 episodes based on 6 different stories. I have a weird feeling it might be like one of those out of print or just really hard to find series.
Go get them, sidekick.
Scuttle the ship!
Yeah, I just about missed it. Oh yeah, I didn't realise it was the very first HBO first drama they ever made. I knew it was a very early one, but I didn't realise it was actually the very first thing they did. Because obviously HBO became really famous for stuff like Game of Thrones and whatever else. But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch if you can find it.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, normally have a turret up there somewhere, don't they? Yeah, there it is.
Someone's after us. My senses are tingling.
Oh, he's trying to reload his little musket pistol. Let's use my foul to clear out the rest of them. Seeing as I've got it in 303 now, so I actually have a load of ammo for it.
That's how it's done.
Oh, they have epaulets you can take off as well.
Come out, come out. Well done, companion. They won't forget us in a hurry.
Oh, I think there was a master save in here I've not unlocked yet.
Hey, let me see that.
Oh, there's an expert one. Oh yeah, I want to see what was hidden under the stairwell in that building, so I'm going to go there next before I finish the stream. Because that's one where I've constantly wondered what was in this. Like, there's a locked door with a master lock on it that just leads to like the back of the stairwell. So I actually wonder what's in there. Let's go have a look.
Get it in the head.
Yeah, it's this door, the master one, that just somehow, yeah, see if we can get for it, see what's actually under the stairs. There might not even be anything worthwhile at all behind it, but I've just always wondered why this is a master locked door. There's an empty chest, so there literally was nothing down here, look. I don't know if it's just one of those chests that randomly can spawn stuff in, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, wow, that was a boring mystery.
You're lucky I didn't have to nut you, mate. You were below decks for months. Recite it. Report to Carl. Red alert. Oh, you frightened.
That's a better chest, that one.
I'll run you through with a cutlass. None of your guts, Nagart.
Get lollygagging, sidekick. There's trouble about. Peekaboo.
Who? Enemy sighted. Spread my ashes. Yes, sir.
What the? Oh, here he lies, where he longed to be. Home is the sailor, home from sea. Get the wind up, lads. They're here. Scandal this, you
Senses are tingling.
What's that? Oh, it's just this body I was looking at then. Right, so we have discovered that the door I was very interested in had nothing of interest behind it. Yeah, it's, I think though the one I found, JJ, was just one that would always have been in the spot it was in. Because it was like next to a skeleton, kind of like a decorative type thing. But yeah, I'm very occasionally seeing enemies spawn with them now. but I've fully upgraded this one basically. I've chambered it in 303 so it does slightly more damage and it's easier to find the ammo. Put a suppressor on it. I don't want a scope on it because I don't like fouls or rails, but everything else has kind of been, you know, like I've made the receiver as high damage as it can possibly go, kind of thing.
Now we settle this.
But yeah, the foul is very good at just cleanly killing stuff. Yeah, at least as well, the zip guns in this, or whatever you want to call them, zip guns, junk guns, and that actually kind of look like they could be functional. So, like, even the crude guns in this look like they've kind of got a spring for the firing pin and everything, and like the kind of bolt mechanism. So yeah, like that, you can actually see it's got like obviously some sort of recoil spring on the sort of mechanism, unlike regular Fallout 4 guns. So it does look more like a garage sort of gun than the Anywhere else I want to quickly have a look at here before I go? See if we can get into Canning Town tube station up there. Oh no, crash. Alright, I guess I'll end the stream here then. Right, thanks for watching everybody. Like I said, I won't relaunch the game just to stream a few more minutes. Yeah, gun design certainly isn't one of them, especially the, the combat shotgun or whatever it is from Fallout 3, which has a design where, in theory, it could be made to work, but it's so dumb in terms of where the magazine is placed compared to like the charging handle and everything else. It has like a really kind of Rube Goldberg system if you actually made one to feed in real life, where they basically looked at a PPSH and said, oh, let's make that a shotgun. Anyway, thanks for watching.